Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first episode of Game Dev Tycoon. This is a really fun game. It takes a little bit of practice to get down. I've played it for actually quite a long quite a long time now. I haven't played it in a while, but I have probably a good 2 days into this game over the past year, and let's get started. I guess we'll have to hit the escape key, make a new file, make a new save file, and what just, no, 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 no. Seems you've already played before. Don't skip the tutorial. Hello there. It seems that you've already played the game before. You can get right into development and skip the tutorial messages. Note that you can always review tutorial messages, even the ones you have skipped, in the help menu while you play a game. Let's not skip the tutorial. Welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. In this business simulation, you have been transported back in time to start your very own game development company right at the beginning of the PC revolution. In the next 35 years, you can build your dream company, create best-selling games, gain fans, and become the leader of the market. I don't know about you guys, but I think we are going to become the leader of the market, because we're the best. Before you can start your adventure, you have to give your upcoming company a name. What should we name it? Well, that's a question for the ages, isn't it? I think we could get really creative with this name here and call it Gaming Company. Gaming Corp. There we go. Gaming Corp. And our player's name will be Richard. Just Richard. And what should we make him look like? Oh yes, he will wear a red sweater. Is there an orange? Yeah, there we go. Orange hair, red sweater. There we go. Just Richard. And yeah, let's have the default options on, and let's continue. Since you've played the game before, you can choose to use all previously gained hints in this game. Would you like to import all previously gained hints into this game? No, we're not going to cheat. We're going to find stuff out on our own. Try to remember all of it. Let's save it for this one. Do you really want to overwrite this game? Yes, I do. If you ever want to review the tutorial messages, then you can do so in the help menu. To access the help menu and other features such as saving, loading, and creating a game, simply press ESC, the escape key, to access the main menu. Well, I think I might do that. Congratulations, you've just started your very own game development company. At the moment, your office is in a garage, and you are the only employee, but don't worry, many successful businesses have started out this way. Let's start developing your first game. Close this message, then click anywhere on the screen to bring up the action menu. Okay, develop a new game. Let's make a game. Before development can begin, you have to decide what kind of game you want to create and give your game a name. The name of the game. Game a name. You can also select which graphic technology your game should use. Not can use, should use. Your options are initially limited, but once you have a bit of experience, you will be able to unlock new options. Okay, so before we name it, the game concept, on the game's concept screen, let's pick what it's going to be about. So, on the Steam update for this game, they switch up topics. You used to start out with like sports, action, racing, and something else. Now you start out with random topics. So they're in our file, save, whatever you want to call it. We have superheroes, horror, evolution, and movies. As far as I know, superheroes sound pretty cool, so let's pick that. Pick genre. Superheroes sounds like it would go not a strategy, not a simulation, maybe an RPG, an adventure, but let's go action. Superhero action game. And let's call it I don't know what to call it. Let's just pick the platform for it. Now we can pick the G64, which has a 56% share of the market and costs $20,000 to develop a game for it. Or we can pick a PC, which only costs $5,000, has a 44% market share. I think that we will spare ourselves the $15,000 and go with the PC game. So we'll make a superhero action for the PC, and we can call it Treeman. It'll just be Treeman, because what Treeman's superpower is, he turns into a tree and doesn't do anything at all. He lets everyone else do the work for him. But he cares, and that's what matters. And that's what a real superhero is. They sit there and do nothing at all. So Treeman's in development now. Game development runs through 3 stages. At the beginning of each stage, you can decide what areas of the game you want to focus on. Picking the right focus for your game greatly increases the points you generate. Okay. Think about what areas are important for your game and decrease the focus on areas you think are less important. If you want to read a brief description of the different areas, please refer to the help menu. Superhero action game, engine, gameplay, and story quests. Now, an action game, I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't want too much stories and quests in it, so I think we'll turn that down for right now. I'm not really into that in an action game. Normally it's just bang, pow, boom. There you go, there's the game. So gameplay is obviously very important. And engine. We'll put engine up too. The entire way. We'll just go full blast on both of those and no blast at all on story quests. First stage of development for Treeman. Game development has now started. While developing your game, you will generate points, which you can see bubbling up. Game points are divided into design points and technology points. The more points you generate, the better the game will be. Okay. From time to time, there will also be bug points generated. These points become less likely once you gain experience. Bugs should be fixed before the game is released and increase development time and cost. Okay, thanks. Treeman. Stories and quests. I think we spent more time on that than we should have. I think we should have spent negative time on stories and quests. Level design. I always like to put level design way up, so let's go for that. AI. You don't really want like the bad guys and like the accomplices to be that smart, so we'll put the AI down. And as for dialogues, I don't think that's very important at all. So let's go for that. Just level design, basically. Second stage of development for Treeman. Coming along nicely. 4 bugs, though. We have 4 bugs already. During development, you can also select additional features for your game. Right now, you can only pick basic sounds, but your options will increase quickly. Selecting additional features makes the game generally better, but also increases its cost. You will also see the graphic type you selected when you defined the game. This is just to remind you of your choice. You cannot change the type of graphics mid-game. Why not? Why can't I change the graphics? I'm developing the game, aren't I? I want to be able to change the graphics. I think I'm going to put a complaint in my own complaint box about this, because it's my company, so who else do I have to complain to? I'm going to write one of myself, and then whenever I open it, I'm going to try to act surprised. Treeman, stage development. Development stage 3. Third stage development. World design. In an action game, I guess they're all about equal. I think we can keep these the same for now. Okay, and then after this is done, we'll finish this game up, and then that should be good. The development of your first game is now complete. You can press the finish button to publish your game. but you should only do that once you fix the majority of bugs. Releasing a game without fixing bugs can severely affect your ratings, so you should never ever not consider that if you need the cash and you can't afford to wait. Okay. 3, 2, 1. And the bugs are gone. And there's another bug and another bug, and we took both of those away. Now we're good. Let's go. The development of your game is now finished. While developing games, you gain experience and improve your skills. When development is completed, you will be presented with a summary of the experience gained. Experience gained? Well, we have 13. I think those are design points and the blue's technology points. We didn't level up in anything this time, but that's okay because it's only our first game. So we're still level 1s. We're just a huge noob. And Richard has gone about 25% of the way up. Richard is rank 1 1/4. Your game is now complete and will be handed off to publishing. We should see reviews and sales coming in for the game soon. Well, where are they? There they are. The first reviews for our newly released game, Treeman, came in. Let's see it. Come on, Treeman. Treeman. Quirky but good. Star Games. We got a 6 from them. 8. Played it for days. Informed Gamer. Well, thank you, Informed Gamer. Star Games, you suck. 7. Enjoyable. Game Hero. And 7. Their focus on engine served this game very, very well. All games. I added an extra very in there because I think that I can speak for them myself. After publishing a game, you can invest a little bit of time to analyze your creation and generate a game report. Game reports are a great way to gain research points as well as valuable insights into what works and what doesn't when developing a game. To generate a game report, close this message and then click anywhere on the screen to bring up the action menu. Well, I think the game report is, what's this? Gaming Corp, a newcomer in the game industry, has just released their first game, Treeman. The game received favorable reviews. That's nice. With such a good start, Gaming Corp are sure to gain fans quickly. Thank you for your optimism, mysterious note writer. Treeman sold 7,921 units in its first week on the market. We made it in the charts at number 18. That's not bad, guys. That is not bad. Now that your game is on sale, you will receive the income from the game every week. Why not every, 2 seconds? Treeman is going to sell out. Come on. You can see how well your game is doing by looking at the sales graph in the top right of the screen. Okay. Jeez. Treeman was so successful that we now have 32 fans. So only 32 of those people, out of those 8,000 people, are fans now. I still haven't gotten to what I was going to say. Treeman has achieved a company sales record with over 10,000 units sold. This is an important milestone in the history of Gaming Corp. Wow. Okay, what I was saying was the game report, the generate game report, I believe is only in the Steam update that I mentioned earlier. I don't think it was in the old version of the game that you got from the website. I think it's Greenheart Games. Select. I really like this game. They did a really good job with it for an indie game. Just for any game in general, to be honest. This is one of my favorite computer games that I've ever played. Our post-release analysis of Treeman is complete, and we got the following results. Superheroes and action is a great combination. That's good to know. That's really good to know. And 2, engine seems to be very important for this type of game. Well, I think I had engine and game design, or level design all the way up, whichever one goes with it. Gameplay, I think it is. Game reports are a great way to gain more research points and new insights. It pays off to generate a game report for each game you release. Now that you've completed your first game report, it's a good idea to look at the research menu. To open the research menu, close this message and then click anywhere on the screen to bring up the action menu. Okay. Game history. We have sold 20.2 thousand copies of Treeman so far, and we have a total profit of 110,000 and then another 200 bucks. That's good. There's no unit of money. There's just, numbers. That's whatever you want to call it, I guess. Free world. Research is important to unlock new options and make better games. You should try to save enough research points to be able to create your own game engine. This will greatly improve your games. Hint: try to develop games with different topic and genre combinations for a slight research boost. Let's research a new topic. Ooh. Zombies, law, post-apocalyptic, and vampire games. Now these three are all good. The zombies, vampire, and post-apocalyptic. I'm not too sure about law. I don't think that would be a very interesting game. I don't think I've ever played a law simulation. I'm assuming that it would be a simulation anyway. Let's research zombies. That seems to be a successful genre or topic of a game. Treeman is now off the market. It sold 22,063 units and generated 154,467 in sales. And no monetary units. They just use like rocks or whatever they want to. What was this like back in the 80s? What did they even use then? Like, they had stones and clubs back then. Jeez. You've successfully researched a new topic. Zombies. Okay. Well, now that we have zombies, and now that Treeman's off the market, I think we can... Really? You interrupted my outro, G64. You interrupted it. But I guess I'll have to read you anyway. Industry news. Recent market studies suggest that the Govador G64 is steadily outselling competitors in the PC sector. Consumers prefer the low price, greater availability, and the flexible hardware configuration over other home computers. I believe this actually happened in real life with the Commodore 64 and the PC. I think this exact thing that happened, it's kind of a coincidence, don't you think? Experts say this might spell the end of competing hardware manufacturers. Ooh, PC, just forever. Okay, well, it seems good for now. Thank you guys for watching. If you stuck the entire way through this, the tutorial, it was a lot of reading, it was a lot of sitting still. In fact, it was a year, 7 months, and 3 weeks of sitting still. If you look up there, all alone in our own garage, paying our bills, paying ourselves with our own paycheck, and staying in the same swivel chair for over a year and a half. So, thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you like the video. If you didn't like the video, like it anyway. Subscribe. Leave a comment if you want to. Keep it clean down in the comment section. And I'll see you next time. Bye.